Last night was the season finale of Love and Hip Hop Miami, and there was so much drama in that episode. So we first kick off the episode with, Trick and Trina, and they're on the radio interview promoting their concert that they're actually going to have. It's going to be a free concert for all their fans to promote their new album that they have together. After the radio interview, Trina asks, Trick about Joy, and Trick gets honest with Trina and says, you know what, I'm actually not going to get a divorce from her because she's not going to be happy with anyone but me. And Trina's like, are you serious? Like, you're being childish. Like, just let Joy go. But Trick is not having it. Then Pretty Ricky all meet up together, and Pleasure P actually brings up the whole Blue and Shay situation. And Blue's like, why are you bringing that up again? But Pleasure's just like, I just want to make sure that we're all good. And Blue's like, of course, but you're still not going to tell me who and who not to work with. But P definitely understands, and he's okay with him working with Shay. Things take an emotional turn when Gunplay actually shows his religion, and everything that was going on with him in the past episodes, with him going back on drugs and his situation with his girlfriend. He just needed this time to self-reflect, and he said give his offering to his God. Then his girlfriend comes over afterwards, and she basically gives him the ultimatum: either you lose me or you go to rehab. So hopefully he decides to actually go through with the rehab, but he did say he does want to still continue to build on the relationship. We're hoping for a smooth recovery for Gunplay. So Veronica and Young Hollywood meet up, and Veronica is still pissed about Amara, and so is Young Hollywood. So Young Hollywood actually agrees to work with Veronica now, but Veronica says you cannot be cool with Amara no more, and he's okay with that because he says Amara is full of drama and everything. So they decide to actually go together to Trina and Trick's concert, and that's when they run into Amara and Steph. So Steph is actually there telling Amara she's not going to be in the middle of the situation no more. So Amara's like, okay, cool, we can still be friends then. But then here comes Veronica and Young Hollywood. Veronica comes off popping off at the mouth. She starts calling JoJo out her name, then starts talking about Amara, and Amara and Veronica go back and forth, and they end up fighting. Amara jumps over the table, and everyone has to split it up. Amara really sees who's down for her when she sees that Steph and Young Hollywood are actually over there with Veronica, comforting her, so she sees that they definitely aren't on her side. Now Jeffrey and Malik do end up meeting up, and Jeffrey apologizes to Malik about everything that's been going on, and they seem like their relationship is really moving forward strongly. However, Bobby ends up meeting with Tip, and they go to talk to Trina, and Bobby apologizes for the last time they got into that whole argument about how Bobby was on the radio show talking to Trina, and Trina just says, just leave my name out of all interviews and stop using my name for relevancy. However, they seem like they're getting back on a stronger bond, and hopefully Trina will start supporting Bobby's music. Now, Malik actually runs into Bobby at the concert. So when Malik sees Bobby, he's not here for it based on the past situation. But Bobby is still popping off at the mouth, and he says, well, if Jeffrey really loved you, why was he at my listening party? And Malik is like, who are you talking to? They start going at it, and producers even had to split up the entire fight. So before the concert started, Joy went to go talk to Trick about why he doesn't want to get a divorce. And Trick says, because at the end of the day, no one's going to make you happy like how I make you happy. And Joy is like, are you serious right now? Like, I just want to move forward. But until Trick gets that divorce, it seems like Joy is in a tough situation. Now, Pleasure P and Joy meet up because Joy is still in a rut about the whole Trick situation. And so they're still talking, and next thing you know, Shay and Dawn pop up. And Shay, of course, has something to say, and she asks Pleasure P, she's like, oh, so are you guys messing around with each other? Because I never got to meet you personally when they were in a relationship. So Joy's like, no, we're not messing around. Why are you thinking this? And Shay says, well, didn't you snitch on me about me hanging out with Scrappy? Next thing you know, they're both just throwing shade to each other, and they get in an argument, and Shay actually hits Joy. When P sees that Shay hits Joy, he's really taken aback by the situation and makes sure that Joy is fully okay. And so Shay just storms off. So that was pretty much the end of the episode, and they wrap it up with everyone pretty much talking about their goals, how Gunplay is going to rehab, and how P plans to move forward with Pretty Ricky and moving forward on that. Next week is going to be the reunion of Love and Hip Hop Miami, and you don't want to miss that. So be sure to tune in next week, and of course go on thepettypunch.com for all your entertainment news.